Now guys, you know how much I love Fujifilm, and the fact that I'm reading these rumors about the GFX 100 RF really get me excited. Now for those of you who don't know, there is this like rumor spreading around that Fujifilm is getting ready to release a medium format camera that's kind of like a X100 Mark VI, but with a medium format sensor. This would be like their first of its kind that Fujifilm has released in this type of style, with the actual lens being part of the body. And I think it's a very exciting and interesting camera. Now, some of the specs that I have seen kind of floating around is that this is going to have the same 100 megapixel sensor as the big brother, the GFX 100 Mark II. As far as the processor goes, we don't know what it is, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be the X-Trans 5 processor, like the ones that they put in the XH2S, GFX 100 Mark II, and the other newer bodies that Fujifilm has just recently released. Now, as far as the lens goes, this is supposed to be a 35mm f4 lens, and the 35mm focal range, I think to me is very usable. You could use it for, landscape photography. You can use it for street photography. You can actually probably even use it for portrait shots because it is a f4 and a medium format sensor. So you're gonna have some nice bokeh with that, and I think overall, great choice from Fujifilm if the rumors are true. Now, one bummer that I read is that it is not going to have IBIS, which is kind of a big deal, but I totally understand because the body is supposed to be really small, not much bigger than an X Pro 3, which kind of boggles the mind because X Pro 3 is an APS-C censored body, so it's way smaller than this medium format camera. Of course, you're gonna have a thicker body, which is, good for heat dissipation. I haven't really seen too much about the video specs, but if I could speculate for a moment, I would think that this camera is probably going to be capped at 4K 30. If it does 4K 60, I will be very surprised because 4K 60 with that big of a sensor, I would imagine produces a lot of heat, and I don't think that little body would be able to handle that. So guys, besides all the specs, besides all the size of the body, I think this is a very unique and interesting thing that Fujifilm is doing. They are, to me, in my opinion, competing with brands like Leica now at this point with the medium format sensor and the quality of that 100 megapixels. I think a lot of people that have a Leica are probably going to look at this camera and think, damn, I might want to pick something like that up. It looks like from the rumors that it is going to be very tactile. It has a rangefinder, hopefully. So it's going to appeal to a lot of people. Now, of course, this is all dependent on how much it costs. I think this is just my thought, my speculation. I don't know about the price, but I think that it's probably going to be priced at $29.95. If they put it at that price, I think it's going to be a very compelling option for people who are looking for just very high-end, high-quality photography and, occasional videography. Now, as far as release date, the rumor is that it's supposed to be released anywhere between February and March. Now, guys, I'm definitely very excited about this camera. I don't know if I'm gonna pick one up because I already have a bunch of Fujifilm bodies and I think I need to stop. But yeah, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this new camera, and if you would consider picking one up yourself, let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this sort of content, I would highly appreciate if you subscribe and like this video, because it helps other people see my video and it helps ultimately my little channel. So that is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.